Hello, my good people of Nigeria, my good people of Imo State. I bring warm greetings to all of you. Happy weekend. Okay, I remain your brother Ugo, the Global Message TV. Please, if this is your first time of watching my video, kindly promote my YouTube channel by hitting on the red subscribe button. It is free, it doesn't cost any money. By so doing, you help me and promote my YouTube channel. Also hit the bell symbol. By so doing, you'll be among the first people to get notification whenever I make a new video. We bring politics, celebrities, metro news, and even the gospels. So don't forget to subscribe. Thank you. Okay, I am not gonna waste much time on this video. I want to talk on the outgoing governor of Imo State, Rochas Anayo Etebatu Rocha, the outgoing governor of Imo State. On his interview with Oak TV, I come across this his response that really, to me it's embarrassing. I don't know to other people. That's why I'm making the news so that you can correct me, put me right with facts, and proofs of whatever defense you have for him and against this video. On his interview, I hope it was concerning the transition, his outgoing, and his achievements during his 8 years of governance in Imo State as a governor of the state. So, on that video, I had Rochas and Etebatu Rocha said that you were saying that the incoming government or the governor has nothing to do as he comes in to the government. I want you to rate Okorocha. Just rate him. You were saying that the incoming government has nothing to do. Look at him anointing some lazy youth of Imo State. I don't know what he was doing on them. Maybe casting the evil spirit in them as the reverend or pastor or whatever he is. So Owole was just saying that he has done all the expected works in Imo State. All the projects that are expected of a governor to carry out in Imo State has been completed by him. Owole said there is nothing, no other work remains for the incoming government to do. But very rightly, just, in his own honesty, which I want you to affirm or to debunk, he said that only 2 projects, this is one of his achievements from Calabar during his carnivals, when he brought naked ladies in Imo State, 2015. Okay, so he said the only 2 uncompleted projects are the road from Ebu Road to Mbise Obo that connects to Umuahia. That's one of the two projects that he was not able to complete. That means from his statement, he started them or awarded the contract, you know. So I don't know. So he was like, the good thing the incoming government or the governor will do for him. Look at Owele now having Obo and the Mbise people or the Imolites in his mind, you know. So that the good thing he will do is, okay, look at the young boy that was killed during his demolition, one of his demolitions in Econowa, Douglas Road, you know. Oh boy, may your gentle soul rest in peace. Okay, he said the incoming government, the good thing they will do for him is to carry out that project of dualizing the road that leads from Mbise to Obo, from Obo to Umuahia, to dualize it, make it 4 lane, you know, so that if he can achieve that for him, for the Imolites, that he will be so excited, joyous, and delighted, you know. Maybe that's the road he has started, you know. So my people, that's what the word says. So, that's what the word said, you know. So he said he will be so glad if the incoming government will do that, achieve that project, which is one of the major, in fact, one of the projects he was not able to, you know, accomplish, you know. So he said if they should do it, he will be so happy for them. You know, so what do you think, guys, about that? What do you think about that? Well, now having Imo State at heart, you know, the Mbise people and Obo people at heart, you know. So on that road, within the 8 years, he never knew that road was supposed to be taken care of. You know, in his scale of preference, that was alternative forgone, you know. So, but now it has come to his mind, you know, to take care of. So, in his choice, it wasn't one of his choice in his scale of preference, you know, his priorities. It was alternative for gone, but now it has been a choice he is making for the incoming government and the incoming governor. So, I don't know what you think about this, and whatever you think about this, my people, just drop it on the commentary box below. I will need your, you know, commentaries and you know, suggestions, whatever you think about this. So not only this, Owele went further to talk about the second project that he was not able to complete, the second uncompleted project, you know, that left for the new government or governor to take care of, which is the only thing he thinks. In fact, the only thing he thinks that's left for any governor to, you know, do, no other job at all. So maybe look at these works. I don't know whether he was able to, you know, complete these ones, you know. So Owole was saying that the roads from Oji to Angara, that's in Bano. So he will, maybe, I don't know whether it's this, he will want them to make it 8 lanes, you know, dualize it, you know, like a highway, you know, so that if that project also could be carried on, would be carried on, you know, out, you know, and accomplished. Only these 2 projects within the 8 years of Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha, that he will be so glad that he really worked, you know, since there is no other job for him to do in Imo State, from what Owole said, quote and unquote, you know. Look at the roads, you know. Maybe these are the uncompleted ones, the ones you've not told us about, you know. So what kind of justification is this, man? What is Owole trying to tell us? Look at these ones, you know. I don't know. I don't know what Owole is trying to tell us. He's trying to project himself as the best governor of Imo State. You know, maybe in Nigeria as a whole, you know, telling us that in all the projects, infrastructural facilities needed of a state, that is only the road or Douglas to Ebu, from Ebu to Mbise, from Mbise to Obo, going to Umuahia. That is the only road remaining, and the one of Oje to Mbano that he wants them to dualize. This one 4-lane, the other one 8-lane. 8 lanes, So I don't know what Owele is really telling us now. Look at him walking out. He's just marching out, and now he's marching out is when he's telling us all these things. He never knew all those things before now. Okay, my good people of Imo State, I don't know what you think about this Owele's project, Owele's conversation. But one thing that amused me here is that he was like saying that I don't know whether he sees the incoming governor as one who is too emotional, who is so soft-hearted. He was like saying if he will not be able to carry out these projects because it requires a lot of demolitions, so that he should be consulted, that they should consult him Owele to come and lead the action of demolishing all those structures and properties that will be a wet blanket, a kind of stumbling block that will barricade such achievement, that they should invite him to, march at the front of the demolition, So maybe he psychologized Mecca Ihedon, Right Honorable, as an emotional one, somebody that doesn't have such destructive heart, like it happens to Ihena Church building and other structures uncompensated, which I don't know whether he compensated them or not, So, and I know even though Right Honorable Emeka Ihedon is gonna, destroy some projects in order to dualize the roads, or do some jobs like that, he will take in consideration of compensating the people in question, making them laugh, and not even demolishing and not working. When some people's projects are being demolished and they see that there is a justification of the demolition, they will not complain. They will be, so excited, Right Owele and his family. So they will be excited because they have seen reason for the demolition. And no matter the compensation, how it is, if we can fetch them something worth what they had, they will still be glad. Unlike demolition stuffs and you don't work and no compensation to people, sending them to add, poverty, So that is exactly what I know Right Honorable will not do. But that's not the major issue. The major issue is Owele suggesting the incoming government to invite him, on the areas of difficulties so that he can aid and help them to, achieve what they cannot achieve, What? Is he kidding us? Does that mean he never knew up to now that the Imolites are happy he's living? That he didn't work for them. This government didn't work for them. So I don't know whether he hears or his people bring all this information to him or not. They said the back doesn't hear. Once absent doesn't hear. So I don't know whether his people don't bring to his knowledge all this criticism. So no, not only criticism, all these truths and facts of his inability to deliver his promises, his campaign promises and political promises, which I don't know whether is one of the reasons. So look at what he brought to us from Calabar. These are some of his achievements. So Owele is saying that the incoming governor or government has nothing to do than the accomplish the two projects that he was not able to complete. Does that make sense? Is that true? That Owole was able to fix Imo State, pay all the salaries, pensions, gratuities, construct roads, building facilities, create jobs? Because I had one of his national anthems when he was coming was job, 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 factory, 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 employment, employment, employment. From there, a call uncle. Good morning, call uncle. Good afternoon, call uncle. Good evening, call uncle. Agriculture. And all these things, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? That's the question. Where are they? Factory, factory, factory. Where are the factories? Who were promised? Why he was coming in? During his political campaign. Job, 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 job. How many people were employed? A lot of times, the Imolites went and queued. Pick forms, filled forms, submitted forms in state secretariats, and nobody was employed. I could remember in one of the blocks, a lady lost her child on tear gas. Why people were, trying to break a glass to get a form that they could not even be employed, that was not even processed. The police came or the security came, spread tear gas there, and it affected the little kid, and the child died. I know another person that was in the Youth Must Work that has this similar problem, that was taking the kid to work that were, even most of them were not paid for 6 months. Yet he's talking about, okay, look at someone that is talking about, he completed all the projects. Look at the renovation is going on now. That's what you saw for the inauguration. There are all this construction you saw those guys doing. They are renovating all those areas so that at least the face will look good for people who will be coming for the inauguration on the 29th of this month. Will be May, 11 days from now. Yet he's blowing his trumpet that he did a lot of jobs and works. He finished all the projects that he is expected of a governor to finish. That means governors that are coming from now henceforth has nothing to do anymore than to sit down there and be sleeping. After Right Honorable Emeka Ihedioha must have, completed the 2 projects that he was not able to complete. The dual, So please, Right Owole, thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. Drop your commentary.
What Owole to me, what would the new governor do? Definitely, there's nothing in Owole the new governor will do. Nothing in Owole. Not roads anymore. Not schools, not hospitals, not buildings. What he will do, and I will advise, is one project that I have not completed. One is the one right behind you here. This is supposed to be a 1,000 apartment quarters where the judges could have a retirement home. That's why this is here. I will pray that this is accomplished. And also to dualize the road from Ebu Junction, from ShopRite where I stop, take it 4 lane, breaking the houses along the road like I will do. Take it all the way to Mbise, Obo. I will be happy to see that happen. But peradventure, if I find it difficult to demolish the houses, call me and I will do it. The other project I would like you to do is to dualize the road from where I stop in Oji, the 8 lanes going. There's some buildings there up to Okigwe, passing through Ekata and Angara and those places. If the governor could do this and take it to Okigwe and take that, Imo State would have been a complete one-city state. But if he finds it difficult to break those shanties, then invite me, I'll come back.